Would you like to tell me a little bit about you? A brief introduction?
My name is Prajwal. I'm from Karnataka, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm studying MSc Chemistry from Karnataka University, Dharwad.
Interesting.
And
Shall we? Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
and I'm aspiring to become a professor.
Oh my God. So you're going to give your PhD exam and everything? That's the plan?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Long-term plan.
All right. Right now, you're only focusing on completing MSc, getting done with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So, Prajwal, shall we start with the session? Any doubt, any confusion before that?
No, ma'am. We will start, ma'am.
Okay, so today will be all about advertisements. First of
Yeah,
all,
ma'am.
whenever you come across ads, do you find them interesting, intriguing, or you find them boring, annoying?
Some ads are give some messages. Some are totally funny, and some makes like there are some ridiculous advertisements also have seen while going along the street. Let me give an example, ma'am. We had in Kannada, we had a joke where it was read like all shops will be having enterprises, right, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
So and so enterprises. Ma'am,
Right.
you are from which place, ma'am?
I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh.
Acha. There also it will be like enterprise itself.
Yes, sorry, there's also.
In Bhopal also, will it be like shops will be having enterprises, the names?
Yeah, yeah, most places, in most places.
Ah. So in Kannada, we will be having one, two, three for that. We will be telling for eight. We will be telling ent, ma'am. Eight. Ent will be telling.
Okay.
So one boy will be going along with his father, and everywhere he is seeing enterprises. And his father asks, he will ask his father, why father? Everywhere it is enterprises. Where is the nine and 10? Like everywhere it is eight, eight, eight. Why where there is nine? Why there is no nine and 10? He'll be
Uh,
asking.
mm-hmm.
So it is like a funny way, but like no, most of the people won't. They won't focus on the advertisements, ma'am. They just read and they go. But if we just look it with, if we, everybody will see that. But if we observe, we can find some funny things in that.
That's true. If we look carefully, if we have the eye for it, then we can definitely find something interesting in it.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. All right, then moving forward, would you say that there is any recent ad that you watched on YouTube or on television which you found really interesting?
It was most of the ads I'm going to skip, ma'am.
Absolutely.
But they are more basically about the mobile phones, cars, bikes, that itself. But not in mobiles, but whatever ads I see in the television shows, in between the shows, ma'am, mid show the advertisements, they say about like if we eat so and so tablets or if we have the chemicals, then we are going to have build our muscular power. That's all. But I don't think those are appropriate. It is just for prompting. In order to attract the audience, they are just trying to highlight those kind of things. But in reality, it is not true that by eating some tablets and all we can build our body and all. It's truly dependent on physical activities and the intake and the daily routine that we perform and balance that. It depends on that, not doing taking tablets and getting some body. I think the ads that we are finding in today's generation or in today's life, they are more oriented to drag the customers. In terms, they are just trying to fool the people in
Mm-hmm.
simple terms. Not all ads, but most of the ads.
Makes sense, makes sense. You feel that they are just deceiving people? Can we also use the word deceive here?
Yes, ma'am, deceiving.
Yeah, so there's no truth in it, there's no eligibility, there's no legible reason to watch it. Understandable.
It is simply like the political manifestos of the political parties. They will
Hmm.
never come to true, but they will be just giving the slogans.
That's true. Just hopefully you'll wish that, okay, maybe this new progress would be made, but it would never happen.
True, true.
Okay. Now, with ads, do you think kids get influenced by it much more easily as compared to adults?
Yeah, yes, indeed, ma'am. But because the children, their mind is like a blank page. Whatever you're going to scribble on it, it will just print on there. They don't have the ability to think about what is wrong, what is right. So whatever television shows or whatever ads they see, it directly impacts on their brain, and also it makes them it 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 radicalizes them actually. The right term is it radicalizes them. So the government, I think the government should take some initiatives in order to filter some ads. So there are some ads in televisions which are, I won't say they should not be telecasted, but if you're seeing a family show, or if a family is sitting and seeing some programs on television, there are some ads which should not be telecasted at that point of time. You can
Mhm.
understand what kind of ads I'm telling now. So I
Yeah.
think those kind of ads, they have a very bad impact on the children's brain. So I think that kind of ads, we have many websites that have been filtered and blocked by the government. So in the similar manner, government should try to even filter such kind of ads also.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. You feel that ads which are decent to be watched with families as well, there's no negativity or indecency there. There should be some monitoring, some
Yeah,
something
ma'am. Like
calculate.
censor body. We have like for films, we have censor bodies. The similar
Correct.
manner.
Absolutely, it should be censored. True. All right then. On that very note, do you feel that celebrities they also make a huge difference?
Yes, yes, indeed, ma'am. Uh, Recently, I just saw one ad of Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan, and one more person. I'm not remembering. They are doing some ad about what is it? Kesari, some pan masala ad, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Sha- So they are depicting as if it is if we eat it, it will give the taste of our homeland. We will feel as if we are in a homeland. So they are the superstars of this country, and if they are depicting that in that way, then obviously they are going to get dragged away with that kind of thought, and it can lead to a wrong path in the generation early life. I think the film stars or the whatever the sportsmen, even we see Virat Kohli, so he's every ad, every single pick uh, fetches him crores together. But in uh, in the run of making money, they should also ensure that the ads that they are going to make should not have any bad impact on the society or the people who are following them, because the kind of followers that these kind of superstars have, they are going to make a huge impact on them, and whatever every step they're going to take or anything, obviously the whole trend they are the trendsetters. Obviously they every will start following that same thing.
Mm,
And
that's
also
true.
the kind of hello, ma'am. Are you able to listen me?
The kind of.
The kind of trends that you set, it should be in such a way that it should be healthy for the people who are going to follow them, not to take the people in a bad direction.
Hmm.
And also, one thing, some of the cricketers recently I watched, ma'am, the in cricket in IPL, the on jersey of the players, there are some advertisements of liquors like McDonald's and various alcohol brands.
McDonald's? Okay.
McDonald's in RC on RCB it is Mac MC Donald it is there, ma'am. One brand of liquor.
Okay. Okay, because
So many,
McDonald's is another fast food chain.
it is one. There is a, I mean,
Different.
I, it is maybe it is different. I think, but it is like a liquor brand should be on that jersey.
Hmm.
So one of the cricketers, what he did was he didn't wanted to prompt those kind of things. That's the reason he just put tape over that advertisement and he came he came on the ground. And when the after the match, when the journalist asked him, he said that he doesn't want to prompt that.
Hmm.
And I felt that it was a very great initiative, though,
Ex-
because those kind of ads are going to fetch you money. The whole the IPL because they are the sponsors, obviously they are going to pay the money to that IPL franchisee. But still, if you are taking that initiative to stop that, if you are just hiding that, then it requires a real guts to do that. And we need such kind of initiative to be taken by these kind of stars, basically.
Absolutely. I agree that they choose what they show to the audience as they have a huge number of followers. Just a small thing happened. I'll tell you the sentence, try to correct it. He didn't wanted to prompt.
Yes, ma'am. He didn't wanted
What
to
is,
prompt.
what is wrong in this sentence?
He didn't. He didn't want to prompt.
Exactly, absolutely. Be
If we write didn't, then wanted will become only want.
Exactly, exactly.
Yes,
In the next sentence, you used it correctly. You said he said that he doesn't want to. So if it is in the present, doesn't want, past, he didn't want. That's it.
want. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. If you want to use wanted, you're thinking, no, I want to use it. We can change the sentence to he never wanted. He never wanted to do that. That would also work. All right, then that's it for advertisements. Let's quickly cover one extemporary topic, shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The topic is very simple. It is on failures and success. Do you feel that failures are important in life?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. If like the word fail itself means first attempt in learning.
Hmm.
FAIL, first attempt in learning. So if a person has never failed in his life and always has gone through success, at one point of time, obviously he's going to fail. And at that point of time, he will not be having the experience to face the challenges or the impacts of failure. And he will suddenly will be broken, he'll be broken away. In today's generation, what we are seeing, many suicide cases we are seeing, ma'am. It is the reason is those kind of youngsters don't know how to handle the pressure, don't know how to handle the failures in their life.
Mm-hmm.
They have always been in that nutshell. When you are brought into that kind of exposure, they can't sustain that kind of environment. But it's very
Mm-hmm.
important for a person to face the failure and learn from his failures and then get success. That will be more tastier than every time getting success.
Mm-hmm.
I see it in that way, ma'am. Then you will get the real happiness, real meaning of that success.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I completely agree. You feel that when we fail, that's when we understand the true value of success. A
Yes, ma'am.
small thing here in a sentence you said that will be more tastier. Anything wrong in this sentence?
It would be more tastier.
Will not use more and tastier together. So we'll
Oh,
say
अच्छा.
that will be tastier or that will
Hmm?
be tastier, a lot tastier. Because what is tasty? Tasty, tastier, tastiest.
Tastier.
Tastier already means more tasty. So we can't use more with it. Right?
More. Okay.
In your life, have you ever faced any difficulty, any failure, or it has been a smooth, easy ride for you?
No, ma'am, it has been a roller coaster ride for me.
Mm.
Uh, like till eighth standard, what my life was like, I was a very happy, easy goal person. I used to not worry about much about my studies and all, and my percentage used to be around 75, 76, and I used to be happy with what I'm having, the
Mm-hmm.
marks what I get. And every time till seventh standard, my mom used to come with me for parents meeting. She used to come and she used to see all those rank lists and all. She used to feel bad, but she used to, because I'm the alone child at home.
Mm-hmm.
So she used to not tell anything. She used to, okay, let it be. He has got some marks. It's fine. She used to happily come back home, and same thing used to happen. There was a huge turnaround in my life during the eighth standard. After eighth standard, the results came, and there was a parents meeting. The twist in the tale was this time my father came with me for parents meeting, and
Okay.
he took me to parents meeting, and he saw my results. It was somewhat around 79% for 8%, 8th standard, and my father's colleague was there. He was also working. My father is working in Karnataka State Fire Service,
Mm.
and his colleague's son was also in my batchmate. He was my batchmate.
Okay.
So his son had scored on somewhat around 90%, and I had scored 79. And
All
he in
right.
that market, now he in his market they had put two golden stars, somewhat they had put A plus and everything, and in my market was just something around A and all. My father just saw it, and then after coming home, he asked me, "What facilities that have made you less that you are not studying?" Like he doesn't have those many kind of facilities, but he has scored so many marks. But what is wrong with you? Why you are not doing that?
Mm.
That day I felt a bit shake. I was completely shaken that day.
Mm.
That whole day I wept. That was the first day when my father told something. He used to scold me. He basically is from an army background. So he always kept me strict, but he never told anything with respect to studies now. So
Mm.
that day I felt like, yeah, I need to do something. So
Absolutely.
from that day
So sorry.
I started becoming serious about my life.
I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt you, otherwise you'll get cut in between. Just a very small thing happened, and I'll suggest you to take the screenshot of the chat box if you want. From an army background, not a army background. Be cautious of that small thing. For the major portion, you had excellent points to share, great opinions to add. Grammar wise, everything went well, just minor mistakes. Didn't want much tastier and an army. Only these small things.